Welcome back to another Hacky Holidays Unlock the City 2022 write-up video. In this video, we'll be walking through the Network ICS Challenge Chemical Plant. Let's get into it. So there's multiple parts to this challenge, and our goal is to find the flag or answer the question given for each part. And they give us 2 files that we need to download in order to solve this challenge. So let's start with the first one. Which component was altered in the plant? Flag format, CTF component. Okay, so for this one, we're going to open up the little video they gave us. And you'll notice that there's this pressure system right here that's building up. And as the pressure is building up, you can see steam leaking out of this, whatever this is. And as you all know, when pressure builds up to a certain extent inside of a confined space, eventually that confined space will burst. As you can see, it's beginning to burst right here. So in theory, if we kind of scroll to the end, we'll notice that once it reaches a certain pressure point, it explodes, in essence. Let's see if we can find the point of explosion, and it should be coming up here shortly. There you go. See, it exploded. So what component was altered in the plant? Well, clearly the pressure component was, right? Because the pressure is what's modified in order to make the object explode internally. So our answer to this question should be CTF pressure. And that was correct. All right, so let's move on to question 2. We have files showing what happened during the attack. Can we pinpoint the exact moment of the attack in the network? Okay, so this is where we're going to be opening up our Wireshark file here. And already I see some Modbus packets, so let's look at statistics, protocol hierarchy, and let's kind of filter on Modbus. Okay. And then here we have some read input registers and read coils. As we all know from Tenable CTF, that coils can hide data in them. So let's see if we can't see something interesting in here. Oh, already in this read input registers response packet right here, we see that there's a bunch of coils, or registers rather, being returned. And they give us register values. So this is probably going to be useful to us. So why don't we go ahead and just apply this as a filter, but we need something unique to filter on. And I believe we can filter by the byte count. So let's apply that as a filter. And now we'll just get read input register functions essentially. Okay, now if you scroll down and you keep going, eventually you'll hit something interesting. Right there, did you see that? Packet comments. Let's read those. Set point values remain constant, okay? Now, occasionally, as we go through these, you're going to notice that there's these packet comments, and the answer to the next question is going to be within these packet comments. So if we keep going down, there's another one. 6 more seconds until plant explodes, according to the video footage, okay? So if we keep going down a little bit further, we have you found the point of explosion, and then we have a base 64 string. So let's go ahead and copy the value. And we'll go to CyberChef from base 64, paste that in. I didn't mean to copy that part. There you go. Modbus read write is our next flag. Okay, let's move on to question 3. Can you find the set point value of the attacked component? Hint, a set point value does not change under any circumstance. Well, I'm wondering if the set point value is one of these register values. So let's see which ones don't change. It looks like the first 4 registers, 0, 1, 2, and 3, are ones that don't change. So the set point value must either be 65535 or 5565. And since we can probably go by the policy that more is better here, I believe the set point value is probably going to be that 65535 value. And if you noticed earlier, there was a comment about it too, about set point values as well, or packet comment anyways. So CTF 65535, and if we submit that, that solves the 3rd question. All right, so let's move on to the final question. What type of data is stored in register coils? Flag format, a CTF data type. Okay, so the title of this question is called True or False. So it's probably binary, I'd imagine, or Boolean. As you'll notice here, it says uint 16 on the registers. The register can store, that kind of information, but we're actually looking for a different value, essentially. So if we go up, oops, I didn't mean to do that. Let me reset that. I think that's right. So if we come here, we'll see that there's a bit count of 1 right here, okay? Which obviously stands for true. And then you'll notice here, bit 40 value equals false. Okay, bit count 1, false. So on the 76s, it appears that there's actually extra data there, because remember, we were reading the registers before, not the coils. So we want to sort by the coils, and these coils give us these bit values right here. So what we can do is probably apply that as a filter. And that didn't give exactly what we wanted, but it does say byte count 1, so maybe we can sort by the byte count instead. And there we go. Now we have all the packets that read the coils. And if you notice, it says bit value false, so therefore it's binary. So our flag for this one should be binary. And there you go. Alright, if you enjoyed the video, drop a like and subscribe to the channel to show your support. Turn on post notifications to get regular injections of cyber content directly into your feed. Check out our Patreon, join our Discord, and follow us on Twitter. Links in the description box down below. And leave any feedback or questions in the comments section down below. This is Almond Milk. Thanks for watching. Goodbye, world.